Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another vlog. I have had the worst phone addiction lately and I don't even have social media on my phone. I've literally just been playing Candy Crush and word search obsessively for the last week or so. And we just recently got back from a trip, so I wasn't reading on that trip either, and it's getting ridiculous. So I decided to vlog, hold myself accountable for all the things that I need to do for the next couple days, bring you guys along with me, and most importantly, number one is I would like to finish this book. I started it 2 or 3 days ago now, and I am a whopping 62 pages in. It's been bad. Today I do need to run a couple errands. I have to leave my house. I have 2 holds at the library that I need to pick up, and I don't want to do any of it, but I really I can't push them off until tomorrow because I won't want to do them tomorrow either. So we're gonna run those errands today. I for sure want to pick up the holds at the library. I need to run to Target and pick up a gift for one of my best friends for her birthday, and also read. In here we are following we are following Emma and Justin, and these two, Justin posted like on Reddit that he kind of has this curse where every girl he meets and he breaks up with, they end up going on and meeting the one right after him. Emma comments and she's like, hey, the same thing happens to me, and they kind of strike up like a friendship. And Justin proposes an idea that they kind of fake date, and then once they break up they can find their forever people, and Emma agrees. So that's kind of the premise of this book. Of course, it's Abby Jimenez, so there's some hard-hitting life shit going on in here, which, you know, I always love some substance in my romance, so that doesn't really bother me. I am worried about this one though. This seems like it could be a bit too much, but I'm really enjoying the romance between, not the romance, it's not even like romantic yet, but their friendship and their banter. It seems like they just immediately hit it off, and just like, I don't know, I'm smiling. It's cute, it's sweet. I love them together and the friendship that they're like, you know, starting to build. And I mean, I'm only 62 pages in, so you know, things could change, but I don't foresee it changing. I'm really enjoying it so far, so this is my main priority. If I get through another book, that would be great, but you know, Candy Crush awaits. Just kidding. I'm banning myself from Candy Crush. First, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna make myself a little parfait bowl and some coffee. Gonna sit down and read a little bit before I leave my house, hopefully. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to another vlog. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't, and like this video if you like it at the end. All right, so we have our coffee, we have our book, we've had some breakfast, and now I think I'm gonna go sit outside for a little bit and read. It's not like too hot. Like, I could probably comfortably sit out there for 15-20 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go do that and like feel some sunshine, improve the mood, and drink my coffee and read a little bit before I decide to leave my house, if I do. But let's go sit outside and read. Operation Stay Off Candy Crush and read has been successful. I am now 100 pages into this book and I'm really enjoying it. The girl that we're following, Emma, she has the potential to really annoy me. Her relationship with her mom is extremely toxic, and she has dealt with so much neglect from her mom, of not knowing when her mom's going to show up for her, not knowing when she's going to be left alone at the age of 8 for like a week or 2 at a time. So she had to be placed in foster homes because of just how neglectful her mom is. But now that she's older, she kind of has the most optimistic view on the world, which just blows my mind. I wish I had even the smallest amount of optimism that Emma has, because this is too much for me. I'm sorry, it is a lot. Like, what her mom has done, how she's been screwed over several times by somebody who was supposed to, you know, care and nurture and take care of her, but still have this kind of outlook of wanting her mom, like, or of just being happy whenever she gets the attention from her mom, or just gets any sort of acknowledgement from her mom, or just knowing that her mom is okay, is, I won't lie, frustrating to watch, or frustrating to read about. And a part of me is just like, you need to, you know, let this relationship go. But then at the same time, it's like, breaking up a relationship with a parent is probably one of the hardest things that you can do, and to just hold on and grasp at like anything that this parent gives you is so understandable, and I like acknowledge it and I get it. But damn, I'm just like, girl, it's a lot. But that storyline is something else. But Justin is his outlook in what his relationship with his mom is more so along the lines of like the way I would probably think of things. Like, his mom has his own stuff going on, and he's just like, I like simply have still not forgiven my mom for what she's done. And he's watching Emma throw herself at her mom, and he's just like, I don't know how you do it, but I still have not forgiven this woman. And I'm just like, you know what, Justin, I get it. I understand. You're making some sense right now. But like, besides the whole family drama pushed aside, the banter between these two characters and their chemistry, I'm actually like smiling and cheesing as I'm reading this book. It is so dang cute. Their sense of humor just ends up like, they just gel so well together that it just seemed like it felt less insta-lovey and more like compatible. They just kind of felt so comfortable with each other that their conversations aren't like cringy, and they're just funny, and I'm just loving them. I think they are my favorite Abby Jimenez couple by far. So we are back in the car from Target. I did really well. I only got what I went in there for, but I also did find the Barbie flavored lollipop, and I thought it'd be nice to do a little taste test. Let's see. It's pretty good. I'm more of a poppy girl, but this isn't bad. All right, camera's about to die. I'm gonna drive home. I'll show you guys what I got when I get home. It's been a while since I've been home, and honestly, didn't pick up my book, but I did pass a couple levels of Candy Crush. Anyways, here's a little haul from today. I have been obsessed with these Made Good bars. I got them for our trip, just for like airplane snacks and stuff like that. And I had the cinnamon bun flavor, obsessed. So I grabbed another one, and then I wanted to try the chocolate drizzle cookie crumble flavor. That sounded really good for a little snack. I grabbed some just basic earrings, like these basic small hoops. I grabbed a couple of those, just because I'm always losing my earrings. I never know where they go, so I figured I would just re-up on that. And then I picked up a card and a gift card to send to Bestie. And then I got these almonds milk chocolate ones from Target. These are by far the best chocolate covered almonds ever. Ever. Joe and I are obsessed. And then I needed stamps to send. Ignore the pimple patch. That's been on my face all day, so just ignore that all day. But what was I saying? Oh, I needed to get stamps, so I went to Fry's, stopped and gets a book of stamps. It's $13. Anyway, they had fruit on sale, so I picked up some mangoes and pineapples because that just sounded really good. But wanted to share the 2 books I got from the library. I did Happy Place by Emily Henry and The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I haven't read a book from this duo since The Unhoneymooners, and the 3rd act breakup in The Unhoneymooners I wasn't jamming with. I know people like that book. It was a great book, fine. That 3rd act breakup though really got to me. But I've heard lots of really good things about this one. So I wanted to pick it up and just continue my summer romance reading spree. I say as I have not finished one summer romance book. I actually immediately regretted leaving the house as soon as I got in my car. Like, summer, the heat, I was over it as soon as I put my seatbelt on. But you know, I had to commit, so we made it. And you know, I was gonna make a couple more stops, but then I realized I needed gas, and that was it. That was it. I simply could not leave my house and put gas in my car. I think not. And you know, while we're sitting here chatting, while I avoid reading my freaking book, I'm liking the book so much. I don't know why. I don't know. I have a problem. But anyways, can we talk about like the summer blues? Can we call it that? The summer blues, it gets me every year. Every freaking year. And I don't know like how to snap out of this. The summer months, I just get so like, it's so easy for me to just get in my head and be sad. And like during the fall, winter, spring, I can easily just be like, go out, like it's not just going outside, but it's just like the vibes, you know, like fall, winter, cozy, you stay inside. It's like, I love those vibes. But during the summer, I just get hit so hard with the summer blues. And this year, like, I made a bucket list. I made like a mood board. Is there anything else I can do to not feel unreasonably sad during the summer? I just... If you have any tips, tricks, if you enjoy summer, can you just give me some tips down in the comments? Because your girl is your girl is struggling. I feel like that's part of why I can't freaking concentrate and read, is because like my brain is actually malfunctioning. It's monsoon season, so looks like we're about to get a big one coming through. So I'm gonna take Stella for a walk before that happens. And I found this audiobook on Spotify Premium, so I'm going to listen to some of this while I walk, so I can, you know, get some reading in, enjoy the outdoors, and shake this mood that I somehow got myself in. I'm sitting outside doing a little bit of reading, and this book is becoming incredibly more frustrating, and it's mostly because of the characters and like the side characters, I guess you could say. Emma is a travel nurse with her foster sister Maddie, and Maddie has obviously been there through Emma's and her mom's like whole debacle, and so she knows the ins and outs of their relationship. What I don't like and what's really frustrating me right now is Maddie's reaction to Emma holding on to like the hope that her mom showing up is like good this time and things like that. Like, I don't feel like Maddie is a very sympathetic or empathetic friend. And just like the comments she's making and how she's treating Emma with this whole thing, like, I get that as a friend it's frustrating watching somebody you care about go through things like this, but at the same time, she has had her parents in her life the entire time. She hasn't gone through what Emma has gone through, so you can't really expect someone to easily let go of the like wanting of a parent's love or a parent's attention, or you know, things like that. And I feel like she's not being very understanding to how Emma's feeling. And I understand both sides. I get it can be frustrating, but just how she's going about it is really pissing me off. What I will say about Maddie though is she's a good friend in the sense of calling Emma out on her shit. I feel like Emma is very delulu right now. She's not taking her trauma and just everything she's been through seriously. She's more of, oh, I worked through it, I'm fine, I'm good. But sis, you are not okay. You have not worked through this trauma. You are not, like, you are clearly suffering from everything you've been through, and you haven't worked through it in the right way. Today is Sunday. We went out for breakfast, I made some coffee, and now I want to sit down and do some more reading. I would really like to finish this today. So today, this is my focus. We have no other plans besides rotting on that couch and reading. I'm back on liking Maddie again, her best friend, because Emma is just so stupidly frustrating. She is All right, so we're taking a little reading break. I just did like a mini Sunday reset. Now we're here for a sweet little treat while I tell you guys about Just for the Summer. I've been reading pretty much all afternoon, and I'm at the 100-page mark. I have 100 pages left to read at this point, and I don't know, I'm getting a little nervous, and I'm mostly getting nervous because of Emma. I feel like she needs to take a couple steps back and, you know, figure some things out before, or I don't want to make it sound like you need to have your shit together before you enter a relationship, because I definitely don't believe that. I don't think that's true. But I do believe that there are some things that you need to acknowledge about yourself in order to have a somewhat healthy relationship. And Emma has kind of glanced over her trauma and hasn't necessarily acknowledged it. And that's kind of scary with how she's, you know, entering this newfound relationship with Justin. And, you know, my guy Justin is just, he's going through a lot right now, okay? And I feel for the kid. Life has dealt him just some shit cards, and Emma is making me extremely nervous. I know the third act breakup shebang is coming, and I don't know, and it's really stressing me out. Also, Emma's relationship with her mom, there is some grace to be said for her mom. She's definitely dealing with some sorry, Stella is like passed out snoring. She's definitely dealing with some of her own trauma and some of her own mental health issues, and I feel like Emma, instead of enabling, needs to, you know, kind of encourage her mom to seek help, get therapy, instead of making constant excuses for her. But her mom is her own character that's kind of lost, and you can't help but feel bad for her, but also angry for the situation that she put Emma in and the situation she continues to put Emma in. So her relationship dynamic with her mom, and just her mom as a character in general, it's not black and white. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the complexities of the characters, the relationships, and yeah, now I'm going to go have my ice cream and finish up this book. I just put some pieces together. I just put it together. I knew Amber's name sounded familiar, and I knew the characteristics. Amber is Emma's mom. I knew the characteristics sounded familiar. I should not be this shocked, but I'm shocked. Oh no. Oh no. This is so sad. friends, so it is the next day and I wanted to end off the vlog. I did end up finishing Just for the Summer yesterday, and overall my feelings about this book are kind of mixed. I really enjoyed it a lot, but I feel like this wasn't, like, out of all of Abby Jimenez's books, this was the least romantic, if you get what I mean. The romance was definitely there in the very beginning, and you could tell it was a romance, but just this book I feel like dealt with not the heaviest topic that she's ever written about, but there was just so many different intricate parts to this book. Emma as a character, you're looking at how her childhood affected her mental health, affected how she handles relationships, whether platonic or romantic, and just how she lives her life. And then you also get to see the mental health representation of Amber, her mom, and just what happens when you don't take the time to really sit down and take your mental health as seriously as you should. I was really worried about the third act breakup in here, but I felt like it made sense. It needed to happen. It wasn't just something that they could just talk about and fix. I felt like it needed to happen. I felt like this relationship wouldn't have worked unless Emma put in the work to fix herself. Not fix herself, but get herself to a point where she is able to start thinking about relationships and is able to kind of get the tools that she needs. Read with caution. I do think like the banter between Justin and Emma and their relationship is like a bright spot in the entire book, but this one is definitely a lot heavier than her other ones in my opinion. Book 2, yours truly, was a little triggering, so look for trigger warnings for that one too. But this one, I enjoyed reading it. I enjoyed the relationship, and I enjoyed the look at different mental health representations and just how they can manifest in your life, affect you, and also affect others around you. So I thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you with another video soon. Bye friends.